Aries, it's your girl D with 8th house energy, here to bring you your lunar eclipse full moon reading for June 2020. Now the lunar eclipse and full moon are happening on the same night, which is June 5th, which is next Friday. Alright, so I'm doing this reading for you guys, and I'm doing it for all the other signs as well. If you are someone who's familiar with the channel, then you know that I do, whenever there's retrogrades and stuff like that, I will do videos for your sign to show where the retrograde may affect you as far as what house in your chart it may affect you in. Alright, so I did that for Pluto, I did that for Saturn, I did that for Jupiter, and I did it for Venus. If you are new to the channel, you want to check out the playlist for your sign. But you can check them all out. You know, check it out for your ascending sign. Check it out for your sun sign. Check it out for your moon sign. You can also check it out for Venus. You know, Venus retrograde. Check out whatever your Venus placement is. Check out that video as well. All right, but all the videos are available to you through my channel. So just make sure you hit the subscription button. Go in and check out those videos. That way, when I post for the ones, because we're going to have more retrograde planets. We got Mercury coming, and we got Neptune coming in June. All right. So I'm going to post videos for each sign, you know, in reference to what house these energies are going to be affecting you in. So, you know, you may want to check out those readings as well. So hit the subscription button and the notification button. That way you'll know when I post. But eclipses. Lunar eclipses usually are... Eclipses literally eclipse situations. Lunar eclipses, lunar is about the moon. Okay, so the moon is about your emotions and your feelings. How you respond to things that happen to you is your moon sign, right? So if you are an Aries sun sign, you can watch this, but also look at your moon sign and watch the moon sign video as well for this lunar eclipse, okay? Because that'll help you also, all right? So what it's doing is it's helping to bring an end to relationships and situations that are not in your highest good, okay? And the great thing about this is the energies are going to be very potent, but the good thing about it is that you also have the full moon on June 5th as well. You can use full moon energy to write affirmations to remove anything that is no longer benefiting you, okay? So you know, we've been feeling these energies coming up for a while, and 2019 is when it really started for karmic relationships coming to an end. So all through 2019, 2020, it may go into 2021, but karmic relationships are coming to an end so that people can be joined up with their divine masculine or feminine or their twin flame, okay? Now, just because you've been married to someone 20 years doesn't mean that they're not a karmic. It could very well be they are a karmic. Don't matter how long you've been married, don't matter how many kids you got. You could be somebody who's been married 30 years and you got great grandkids. The person that you're married to could very well be your karmic, okay? So what happens is with the karmics, they're in your life to teach you a lesson. Maybe it just took you 30 years to learn the lesson, okay? But the relationship was not an easy one, that's for sure. But a lot of karmic relationships are coming to an end, and with this lunar eclipse here, this is going to be a time where people are going to be really tried in reference to ending relationships. You're going to have people who are fighting and screaming who do not want to go. They don't want to let go. All right? So what you can do is, this is double potent energy. The universe is helping you to put you in a position where you can use this lunar eclipse along with the full moon to remove any you know, feelings or emotions that don't serve you in reference to, you know, people, places, and things. Remove them out of your life. So it's going to be in the house of Sagittarius. So for you, that's your 9th house, okay? And that house has to do with mental exploration and long distance travel. So it's the higher conscious, the higher mind, okay? It also deals with writing, okay, publishing, literary efforts. It also deals with travel to foreign lands. It can be long distance travel out of your state. It's anything but local travel. So local travel would be, you know, in your neighborhood. So if you're going from one state to another, that's long distance travel. So it can include that as well. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to look and see what cards come up to see what you guys may need to take a look at so that you can see what you need to bring it into. All right. So I'm going to do a couple spreads. There's going to be an extended for this. So just, the link is in the box below. And just keep in mind, this may not resonate with every Aries. Okay, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. Overall energy for this spread is the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful energy. Ten of Cups is Piscean energy. This is all about being happy. Now, you don't have to be with a person to be happy. This could just be that you are at a point in your life where you are extremely happy. Things are well with you emotionally. You're emotionally balanced. You're not angry. You're not bitter about nothing. You're just doing good. All right, that's if you're single. Now, if you have a partner, then of course this is you and your partner getting together. So this full moon could very well be bringing some people together. Let's see what's up. Or it could be bringing you to a situation where you've gotten out of a relationship, you closed a relationship out that's giving you peace of mind and happiness since you've been out of it. Or you know once you're out of it, it will bring you that peace of mind. So we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is Sag energy. We have the Empress energy, Major Arcana. This energy is Venusian energy. Venus rules this card, okay? Venus is the planet that rules Taurus, or it rules Libra. But this is Venus energy, okay? She's the goddess of love, beauty, music, fine art, interior design, things like that. We have the Hermit in reverse. This is Major Arcana, Virgo energy. This is all about being very analytical, going within, reflecting on things, analyzing things. When this is in reverse, this is like over-analyzing or looking at every other excuse but what you've done to contribute to the situation. This could also represent the fact that there's a situation that just keeps happening and happening and happening, and you don't understand why. Okay? This to me is my definition of insanity card. You know, with the Hermit energy in reverse. The same shit happening, you're expecting different results. You keep doing the same thing over and over, wondering why there's no change. Alright? We have the Four of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, more Virgo energy. Four of Cups, Cancer energy. So we got two Virgo cards in reverse. So somebody's not being very analytical. Somebody's not doing something right as far as how they're looking at something. They're not putting in any time, energy, effort. Somebody's just like, okay, I don't feel like doing the details. I don't feel like putting in the details. It's like there's a financial situation where it's going to take you some time to get there. You got the know-how, you got the skill, but it's like you're not putting in the time and effort and energy to make it work right. It's like, I don't know, maybe you need an assistant. I don't know. But the details matter in order for this thing to like have a full solid foundation, so that when it takes off, you know, it'll just be strong and sturdy and steady. But you got to do that mundane work that you don't want to do. You got to dot all those I's and cross all those T's, right? And it's like you don't want to do that with the Four of Cups here. It's just like, I don't want to do it. But if you don't do it, you're not going to get your happy. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing, you could be doing something that brings you really, brings you peace of mind and something that you really are passionate about doing. But you don't want to do the mundane work that's involved in order to do it. That's what I'm getting for some of you. So, this could be school. Okay, for example, you may need to read up on something in order to do something. You don't want to do it. You don't feel like you don't want to sit down and do it. You just want to jump in and do it. Or you could just be bored with a situation, which is why you're not putting in the like you don't like those details. You're bored with doing that type of stuff. That stuff does not entertain you or interest you at all. Sounds like you need an assistant, Aries, okay? Or you just got to buckle down and put a plan into place. Maybe you could have a friend or a family member explain to them what it is that you want to do, and then you got to think about what it is that you have to do, what I's you have to dot, what T's you have to cross. But if you want a sturdy, solid foundation where this thing can grow and take off, which it has the potential to do, you're going to have to come out of that way about yourself. Some of you are, you don't know why you keep getting involved in the same situation over and over and over again. And it's like, some of you, you let your defenses down. Okay, you're not fighting for something anymore. You've decided to let something go. Others of you, you're protecting your money here, or you're protecting your feelings or your emotions. You're not opening up. You're not letting anybody in. You're trying to save. Maybe you're trying to save money as well. You have an issue saving money. Some of you, just like you put a couple dollars away and then you spend it. Some of you, when it comes to relationships, you get to a certain point in a relationship and then it's just like, you shut down, you close off. and then you wonder why you don't have a steady relationship. You don't have patience for it. You don't have patience to put in the work. This is what's going on, Aries. Depending on whatever the situation is, okay? It could be in reference to school. Some of you get into school and then you drop out because you get bored. You don't feel like doing the, you might have a 3-page paper due. You don't feel like doing the research. It's just like, look at her face. Like, that type of thing. But it's like you're not going to have a sturdy foundation, and then you're going to find out why you're not. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm not making enough money. Okay, well, you're not making enough money because you're not planning and putting things in place, and you keep doing the same thing over and over again, but you're expecting different results. It's not going to rock out like that. All right, so you're going to have to buckle down, and then when somebody tries to come in and explain that to you, you get a little, well, I'm such and such, or I don't know. This is just the energy I'm getting. It's like you don't want to listen to anybody. It's like you just want to be the boss. And there's nothing wrong, but it costs to be the boss, Aries. You got to understand that. It costs to be the boss. That's what I'm getting for some of you. So yeah, you got a passionate new idea and you're trying to figure out what you want to do. But because you don't, you get to the point where it's like, you'll get to the point where you're planning for it, but then that's where it stops. It dies. Like it doesn't go anywhere, and it's like, I'm bored with that, or I don't want to do that anymore. Like I get an antsy energy here from you, antsy energy. You're very competitive though. You're very competitive, but you get these great ideas and these great intuitive nudges, but it's like you just don't follow up with it. I don't understand why, and it's like a mental joust with yourself to get you to put in the work. With the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're not seeing it, and this is the same thing as this Hermit card in reverse. It's like you're not seeing what's up. You're not seeing that it's you. And I don't know what's going to happen for you, but you gotta do what you gotta do here. And this could this could be in reference to someone wanting to write a book. Someone could have a philosophy or a higher education, maybe wanting a higher education, maybe wanting to study in depth, a spiritual or religious situation, maybe setting up a school, maybe going to school. Like there's a lot of work that has to be put in, a lot of planning that has to be put in. You just want to run shit, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta hire somebody to do the work then, or you're gonna have to do it yourself. Let's see what else we got here for you, Aries. So what I'm showing so far with that spread is you're going to have to eclipse that mentality. You're going to have to bring that to an end. So you may want to use the full moon energies to ask the universe to remove any negative energies that are keeping you from, doing the tasks that are required to build whatever it is, or business or school, because we're dealing with 9th house energy, school or religious study or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. You're going to have to, ask the universe to write some affirmations, ask the universe to remove those blocks. So we got wish fulfillment. Okay, so the 9 of Cups. That's beautiful energy as well. So being very happy independently by yourself. So the first card could have represented you being happy in a family life, but you didn't want to put in the work in reference to a relationship. Or it could have been you seeing something come into fruition, like some type of school or some type of form of higher learning or philosophy or a study of something, travel, what have you, but you didn't want to put in the work. All right, the Death card comes out again, Major Arcana. We also got the World card, Major Arcana here. Scorpio energy, you got to change. You're going to have to change in some way, shape, or form. You're going to have to change your mindset. You don't want to change. That's what it was with the last spread, too. Not only do you kill the idea, it's because you don't want to change your ways and looking at things. Like, the 5 of Swords came up. It's like it's self-defeating. Your thoughts about it and how you feel about it. It's like, But, there's a cycle coming to an end here because we got the World card here. Some of you may want to travel and relocate. The challenge is with the 6 of Cups in reverse here, you may have some unrealistic expectations about this traveling. You may be in a mind of you may be in two minds about something, but you may have come to a conclusion about something. But you know, with the Page of Cups in reverse energy here, this is an energy of, you know, it's like you, I don't know if you love it or want it enough or love it enough, or it could be a child as well, because we got the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. So, you know, maybe you want to leave, but there could be an issue with you leaving your child behind. And you're in your head about it with the Two of Swords energy here. And it's like, okay, if I leave my child, you know, that's one cycle of life ending where I'm relocating and I can't take my baby with me or my babies with me. So this could be a father who is considering what they're going to, you know, they may be traveling for business, okay? Maybe traveling out of the country. And it's like now you have to, you know, you have to leave your children behind. And that could be rough for you. You know, you may have an opportunity of a lifetime, wish fulfillment, maybe a great opportunity, you know, but with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here, you may have to leave a family member behind, you know, mostly children is what I'm getting, or, you know, for some of you, your wife or your husband to take this opportunity. But we got the Chariot here, definitely relocating, considering relocating. So you're trying to balance everything out, especially your emotions here. You know, you're very emotional about this with the Temperance energy. Trying to figure out what it is that you're going to do and how you're going to do it. And some of you may even consider rejecting the offer with the Ace of Wands in reverse. But it's just like, you know, there's a lot of unknown here. There's a lot that you're not aware of, you know, a lot of unanswered questions. But what if, you know, is what I'm getting here. Some of you are tapping into your intuitive abilities here. You know, trying to, you know, see what you can see, trying to figure out what you can figure out. You know, some of you may be gifted in that manner where you're able to look into your crystal ball and see what you could find out, see what you could, you know, do. All right, but you know, this is a very lucrative opportunity here with the Empress energy, very lucrative. Okay, some of you could be looking to travel and relocate. And, you know, maybe this was something that you have come into a plan. You may have birthed this plan back in Taurus season. You know, it could have been, or it could have been last Libra season. Or maybe you want to see things up and moving by Libra season. Okay, or Scorpio season. But yeah, just trying to get your head balanced here in reference to what you're going to do and how you're going to do things. Your temperament is what it is. It's just like you don't, like I said, you don't really want to put in the work, but then you have other things that you're considering as well. This is something that's wish fulfillment. It's something that would make you really happy, something that you will want to do, but it does require travel. It does require you leaving, and unfortunately you may have to leave your family behind to do what it is that you need to do with the Ace of Wands in reverse. You may be feeling kind of like unenthused about that part. Okay? But you are happy about the project that you're about to embark on, or the travel that you're about to embark on. Let's see. For others of you, this could just be an ending of a marriage, a relationship. It's come to an end finally. Okay? The challenge is just, you know, realizing that you had some unrealistic expectations about it. Maybe realizing that you might have been naive about the situation. The Two of Swords here, this is Libra energy, so this could have been some legality or court decision that could have, a court decision that may have some type of play or maybe involved. Or this just could be you know, trying to figure out what you want to do. You might have been disillusioned, or not necessarily disillusioned. I don't want to say disillusioned. You could have just been in two minds about things. And unfortunately, what may happen is you may have to move out from in the house where your child is, because we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. So you may have to relocate, move out, get your own place. You know, the only thing that you're really not thrilled about is the fact that you may have to leave your children. So, for example, if you're a gentleman and you're getting divorced, your children are with your mom. I mean, not with your mom, but with your wife or your significant, your former spouse or your former girlfriend. And so your life is changing now, because no longer are you growing up or no longer are you in the house with your children or around your children. I'm getting that there's a separation here in reference to the only concern is that your children. You don't care about the other person. It's just like, the hell with them. I'm glad to get them out of my life. I'm gonna be happy as hell when they out my life. But it's just my children is what I'm getting here, as far as your concerns are involved. So yeah, with this Ace of Wands, this could be the fact that, if this is a project, you've been putting it off, false starts, trying to get it off the ground, and then something happens, you may lose your attention with it, or you may not want to be bothered with the mundane task, and so then it's like you're back on it, and then you get off it again, you're back on it, and get off it again. That's what I'm getting for some of you here, but it's something that you're really passionate about, something that you really want to do, something that you enjoy. But you will have to move. You will have to travel. Have motorcycle, will travel. So yeah, there's definitely travel cards here. Okay. So with that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the extended. We're going to see what's up. We're going to clarify these cards a little bit more, and then we're going to get some advice for you in reference to this situation. So if this resonated with you, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. But I'm getting here with this, the ninth house also talks about wisdom. So it's like you know what you need to do. So you know what you need to do. So now it's just to the point where you have to transform your energy. You have to transform your mindset so that you can get the things that you need to get done. You got great ideas. You're really inspired by things, but you got a short tank of gas. Like your gas tank is real short. Like it's motorcycle versus you have a plan that involves like a truck, like a how can I say it? All right, well, let's say the plans that you want and the things that you want to do, it requires the gas tank of a Cadillac SUV. But your energy, as far as the momentum that you want to put into it, you're good to go. But it's like you run short because you're only running on a motorcycle tank of gas. It's just like once you run out of gas, it's just like I don't feel like doing the rest. But it's like you got to do it, and so you gotta change your mindset about that, change the way you do things. So we're gonna go into the extended. We're gonna see how this will work out for you, all right, in reference to your situation here. And the link for the Patreon membership is in the box below. So if I don't see you at the extended, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out, Aries.